Okay, today we are looking at the Beatles' I've Just Seen a Face, and look at three different parts: the intro, the verse, a bridge section, four different parts. Sorry, intro, verse, bridge, and then a solo. And that solo is pretty simple, um, so I don't think you'll have too much difficulty with it. All right, in the intro we have actually two guitar parts. The one that stands out is one that's doing these intervals we call sixes. But I want to give the background to that first, the other guitar part. So what we're going to start off with is a sort of walk down into an F sharp. Kind of walking down fifth string, open, sixth string, fourth fret, G sharp, and into an F sharp bar chord. Play that 3 times. Walk down from F sharp to E to a D 3 times. Walk down from D, C sharp, B. And then we go into the rhythm figure that we'll be using for the verse chords. So just that first guitar part, that's the background for the intervals that we hear in the beginning. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The A chord is when we're into the verses. Okay, so the other part that's going over that is a series of intervals we call sixes. We start off sliding into the second fret, and you'll notice for almost all of these, I'm going to use my middle finger on the third string and either my third finger on the first string or my first finger on the third string. In a sense, he's also outlined triads similar to what we were doing in Dear Prudence. I'm not going to stretch that analogy too far, but there is a similarity to it. So F sharp minor. Let me actually play through this section, and then I'll break it down. So. So I did that wrong. Let's do it again. Okay, breaking that down. And you could either hybrid pick or use a regular pick. What I'm doing is I'm down picking on the on the third string, and up picking on the first string. Then I'm going to slide into this next interval by using my middle finger that slides from the second fret up to the sixth fret, and my first finger takes over on the fifth fret of the first string. Then I'm actually going to put my third finger down. I said I usually use my middle finger all the time. I lied. I'm actually going to bring my third finger in to slide up to the 11th fret, and then use my first finger to play the 9th fret on the first string. Oops. Yeah, that was right. Then I go back to my middle finger and slide from this 11th fret up to the 14th fret. I'm going to slide now from 9 to 11, and from 11 to 12, 12 to 14, stay there for a second, then slide into 13 and 12, and 11 to 10. Let me do that very slowly. Do the whole run very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 3 of those. And then we are into the verse, or preliminary to the verse. So we're going to start with an A chord. And you start with this kind of light strum, but then it's going to be, the song is a very fast tempo song, basically 235 beats per minute. So he's going to go into this kind of rhythm, kind of called boom chuck kind of thing. But he's playing very fast. So that's your A chord. Then a walk down to F sharp. A, G sharp. For the F sharp minor chord, he's going to, you can lift your finger up. Play that 3 times. Then a walk down to D. Going to use the F sharp on the 4th string, E, 4th string, D. Walk down to E. And then right back down to A. So a typical verse will sound like this slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your verse chords. We have a bridge section or a chorus. Go to E, A, and she keeps calling me back again. So 2 bars of E. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling. Do that one more time. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Okay, so that's our bridge section. We play another verse, and then there's a solo. Which are played over those verse chords. Remember the verse chord? So here's the solo that we play over that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that again. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So kind of just following the chords there. A, going to jump up to a C sharp here. D. Repeats that same line again over the F sharp chord. This is over the D chord, just play A, one note, whole note. E. And those are all the parts for I've Just Seen a Face. Obviously, we're going to spend a little more time going through each one of these parts in person, or I should say on Zoom. But this will give you something to work with in the meantime.